The Clever Fox and the Cake. The smell came softly at first, almost like a whisper in the air, so gentle that Finn thought his hunger was playing tricks on him. He stopped walking and lifted his head. The forest behind him was quiet, and the morning sun stretched lazily across the dirt path ahead. Finn closed his eyes for a moment and breathed in again. No, it was real. Sweet, warm, and comforting. The kind of smell that made the stomach ache and the heart feel hopeful at the same time. Finn was a fox who had learned to listen to moments like this. He followed the scent slowly, keeping his steps light and careful. The path curved gently, and soon the trees thinned, opening into a small village that looked as if it had just woken up. Smoke rose softly from chimneys, birds hopped along fences, and everything moved at an unhurried pace. Finn stayed close to the bushes, watching quietly as he always did. Rushing had never helped him. Thinking had. That was when he saw the bakery. It stood near the center of the village, simple and old, with faded paint and a wide open window. Inside, a baker moved calmly, humming to himself as he worked. Finn's eyes narrowed, not with greed, but with focus. And then he saw it. Sitting proudly on the window ledge was a cake, round and golden, cooling in the open air. Finn's stomach tightened. The cake looked perfect. Its surface shone softly, and the heat rising from it carried a rich smell that wrapped around Finn like a warm blanket. For a moment, every part of him wanted to leap forward, grab it, and disappear into the trees. But Finn didn't move. He had seen many animals fail because they listened to their hunger instead of their mind. So he sat down. He watched. The baker stepped away from the window and disappeared into a back room. Finn noticed how often the baker returned, how long he stayed away, and how relaxed his movements were. This was someone comfortable in routine. Then Finn noticed the dog. The dog lay near the bakery door, large and quiet, its body stretched across the ground as if nothing in the world could bother it. Its eyes were closed, but its ears twitched now and then. This was not a foolish guard. This dog had experience. Finn didn't sigh or groan like some foxes might have. He simply adjusted his position and kept watching. Minutes passed. The village slowly came to life. A child ran past, laughing. Someone swept a doorstep. The cake continued to cool, and the smell grew even stronger. Finn felt hunger claw at him, sharp and demanding. Still, he waited. While waiting, he noticed something else. Near the side of the bakery were wooden boxes, stacked carelessly, likely left there after a delivery. They were empty, light, and unnoticed. Finn's eyes softened as an idea quietly settled into his mind. But still, he waited. Smart thinking was not just about ideas. It was about timing. When the baker stepped away again and the dog's breathing deepened, Finn finally moved. Slowly, gently, he pushed one box closer to the wall. It scraped the ground softly. Finn froze, heart pounding, listening carefully. Nothing happened. He pushed another box, then another. With patient care, he stacked them beneath the window, making sure each one sat steady. He climbed partway up and stopped again, listening. The dog shifted slightly, but did not wake. The village noise continued, unaware. Finn climbed higher. The cake was so close now that he could feel its warmth on his nose. He opened his mouth carefully and touched it with his teeth. Then the dog opened one eye. Time seemed to pause. Finn felt the tension rush through him like fire. Running now would mean failure. Fighting would mean danger. Instead, Finn trusted the thing that had saved him again and again. His mind. He released the cake, slipped down the boxes, and landed clumsily on purpose. He let out a soft cry and rolled onto his side, pretending to limp. He made his breathing shallow and uneven. The dog stood, confused. The baker rushed outside, concern filling his face. "What's this?" he murmured. Seeing Finn lying still, he felt sympathy. "Poor creature," he said softly. "Shoo, go on," he told the dog, waving him away. The dog hesitated, then lay back down. The baker placed the cake back on the ledge and returned inside. Finn didn't move. He waited. His heart slowed. The moment passed. When the sounds faded, Finn stood up, perfectly fine, and shook the dust from his fur. He smiled, not out of pride but quiet satisfaction. This time, he didn't hesitate. He climbed the boxes quickly, grabbed the cake firmly, and vanished into the bushes before anyone noticed. His legs carried him fast, but his mind stayed calm. He didn't stop running until the village was far behind him. Finn finally slowed near a riverbank, where the water flowed gently and the world felt peaceful again. He placed the cake beside him and sat down, breathing deeply. The sun reflected off the water, and birds sang softly in the distance. Only then did he eat. Each bite tasted better than the last, not just because of hunger, but because of the effort behind it. Finn didn't rush. He enjoyed the moment. As he finished, he looked at the river and thought about what had helped him succeed. Not strength, not speed, but patience, observation, and calm thinking. Later, when other animals heard the story, they didn't talk about the cake. They talked about the fox who didn't rush, who watched, who thought, and who trusted his mind. And that lesson stayed with them long after the crumbs were gone. Moral of the story: smart thinking overcomes challenges. Strength and speed are helpful, but calm thinking, patience, and awareness can solve problems that force never can.